Welcome back to the podcast, guys. My name is Alan, and we got Jorge in the house. We're very excited to introduce you guys to one of the most unique coffee shops, in my opinion, the most unique coffee shop in town, Lancaster Drive, pretty close to Portland Road. They're going to explain their coffee shop to someone that hasn't been there. But if you haven't, the attention to detail is crazy. So I'm excited to talk to these folks about their coffee shop, and let's get this started. Have you guys introduce yourselves?
Hi, my name is Brenda.
I'm Gustavo.
And we are the owners of FlorFe. FlorFe is a small coffee shop. When you walk in, honestly, what you see is just flowers everywhere. From head to toe, it's full of flowers. Every room is very different. Starting from as soon as you enter, you see a garden. And then you walk through this little hall, and it's like a little Mexican theme hall. And then you walk into a salita, and that one's more like a Victorian. The reason why I designed every room different is because I wanted you to feel like you are enchanted by every room. And when I designed this, I did it with, how can I say it without sounding corny? I did it because I love decorating. I love what I do. And I didn't do it with an intention of making it look tacky, or I did it because this is truly what I love doing. And I want you guys to see my art, and it's truly something that I do love. And I want you guys to come to FlorFe and see it for yourselves.
It's unique. You guys definitely have to check it out. Every time I go in, there's something different that I notice. So when I go, I'm like, what's the thing that I would least notice about this place? Because there's just so many little things that I'm excited to like find that next thing. The first time that I walked in, I don't know if you still have it, because I know that you guys, I've been there a couple times and you guys have changed the theme. But when you first walk in, you order your coffee and then you go straight ahead into the first room. There was a table, and in that table, there was like a bunch of stuff in that glass table. And it was like a little forest in there, and then it had like a little puente, and there's just like so many little things in there. So when we went the following time, we went into like the I don't know how you would explain it, but I guess it's more of like a lobby, I guess you would say, the newer section of the coffee shop.
Yes.
And then just like the cuadros you guys have and everything, I'm like, damn, this is pretty cool. This is interesting. But I want to start from the beginning. I'm really interested in knowing where you guys are from, where did you guys grow up, and maybe that'll tell us a little bit more about you guys and how you guys came up with this creative coffee shop theme.
Who wants to go first? Yeah.
So how we started. So I would say, with the flowers, it all started with my sister. So one day my sister came over and she was like, hey, Brenda, like I wanted to do flowers for Valentine's. So she wanted to start selling flowers. It was Valentine's. And she came over. I was like, come on, let's do it. I've always been in some way creative, you could say. And she was doing them. And then I was like, you know what? I don't think these are looking nice. Let me help you. So I started helping her. And then, they turned out nice. And then she sold all of them. And then next thing I know, she's like, hey, Brenda, there's this course online. No, there's this course in Guadalajara. We should go check it out. And I was like, yeah, let's go. So we signed up and we went, and it was a 3-day course, and I loved it. And then I came back home and I told my husband, I was like, hey, I really like this. Like, I think I found my passion. And he's like, well, if you really like it, like, let's go to school for this. So eventually I went back to Guadalajara. I went to school, and I really did like it. And then I kept going back and back. And then eventually I started doing weddings out there. We started getting connections. And then we would go every other month and we would do weddings. And weddings out there, they're not small. They're big weddings. Like when we're talking about big buildings. And these weddings take 3 days or so to do. And that's how I started loving it. And then eventually I ended up getting pregnant. And then that's when we talked about it. We're like, hey, we can't keep doing this. And then when we would go to Mexico, we would go to coffee shops, and coffee shops out there, they're so different than here. The ones that you see here, they're nice. Don't get me wrong. I love coffee shops, but they're very artsy. They're nice. They're beautiful. but not like the ones you see in Mexico. In Mexico, they're more floral. They just bring a different vibe. And I told him, I was like, hey, like, let's do something kind of what we have out there. And that's where the idea of FlorFe came. So that's why a lot of times I have people that come to FlorFe and they're like, hey, I went to Korea and I seen something like this out there. Or, hey, I went to Guadalajara and something like this was out there. I was like, yeah, that's where I brought the idea. Because when I used to go out there, I used to go to coffee shops. Or like, then it makes me happy when I hear people when they tell me stuff like that. And that's how FlorFe that's where I brought the idea. And that's where kind of it started from.
There's so much to unpack there. So you said that your sister and you signed up for a flower shop in Guadalajara. Mm-hmm. So were you already going to Mexico pretty often? Or was that not really?
Yeah, we actually would go, huh? We would go like...
about twice a month.
Twice a month, yeah. Mm-hmm. We would just... Because we actually have property out in Mexico, so we would go. Okay. Yeah, and we would go sometimes just for vacation, or we would just go. And then it just happened now, okay, now we have a reason to go. Mm-hmm. And then now when it came up to the weddings, we were like, okay, now we're actually getting paid to go. So this is even better. and then it turned out I was good at what I was doing. So it's like, okay, now let's just keep going. And then, yeah.
Did you take the flower courses as well?
I did. I took a few.
And he's really good at it because the new expansion, guess who designed it?
Oh, you designed the new expansion?
The new one, yeah, I did.
You're like, this is mine.
Yeah, so what happened was, like, she ended up getting COVID for, I think, like, right when we signed the lease. And then it was like, I can't leave. So I was like, okay, well, I can't go home. So I just stayed there. And then, like, 2 weeks, I had the place up and going. I'd be there till, like, 12 o'clock at night, get up, and then go home, come back, and then just take a couple Red Bulls and then go back in there and then keep going. And then I did that for about 2 weeks. After that, we opened it up, and then I put that wardrobe in front. That wardrobe is like 100 years old. We found it on Facebook. We were like, oh, yeah.
So the expansion is the more like the common area where more people fit? Is that what you're
the one on the right?
The one on the right? Okay.
It's a little I think it's like a jungle room is what we call it.
Call it the jungle room.
Those two pillars. Mm-hmm. So those were just pillars like in the middle of the room. And then we ended up making them into trees and then hung everything off. And then we ended up connecting it to the other little part where it hangs, and we have a bunch of plants hanging. So our goal is for those plants to end up eventually growing with the business and then wrapping around the tree and then actually having a whole life in there. And then doing a little expansion of a greenhouse on the outside.
How long did you plan, or did you just go in there and look at the space and be like, I got 2 weeks, I'm going to figure something out?
I think it doesn't matter. The plans was like, sketch something out within 10 minutes, and then we just did it.
No shit.
Yeah.
Damn, that's amazing.
Do you sketch out the whole thing, or do you like start with something and then you're like, you know what, this will look good, and then you kind of start expanding?
I know, we sketched out the whole thing.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was, on the other sides, it was more of a piece by piece kind of deal. Like, we're going to do this room. This is what we want. It was kind of like the bar needs to be like this. But one of the things was that we didn't know anything about coffee. Like I knew it was like what I liked, like what I like to drink, what kind of coffee I liked and stuff like that. But not as far as like making it, steaming it, doing all that stuff now. And that was one of the parts. So when we did the bar, we did it without knowing. We did it like just, let's jump into it. And then that's what happened. And then we ended up opening up the coffee shop. The reason for the coffee was because we were kind of like, we can sell flowers, but then not every day. Like, how many times are you going to go out buy flowers? It might be one person, two people that need flowers in that day, but everybody wants coffee.
Yeah.
As far as energy.
So you guys also sell flowers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I know. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we still do flowers. We still do events. We do centerpieces if you want the events. We do flower arrangements. If you go in, we have people that ask us for custom flower arrangements, and we'll create them there, and then we'll send them off to them.
Yeah, I just won't do the decorations anymore because it's a lot of work. So I'll just do the flowers now. I just won't, because before I used to do like the whole quinceañeras, the whole wedding, everything. But now it's just the flowers itself. That's it.
So you guys buy the flowers, and you two are the only ones that decorate or build the bouquets and stuff?
Yes, I do.
So you're going to make your baristas learn how to make bouquets and stuff?
It's funny because we were just talking about that, how they always ask me, hey, Brenda, teach me how to do flowers, because there's been a few times that I've gone out of town and like I leave them and they're like, hey, what do we do? And there's actually one that used to be a florist, and I did leave her, but it's been a while. She said, I can tell it's been a while. But I'm actually thinking about doing like a kind of like a floral workshop here now, like starting to do them here in Salem. So that's what I'm going to probably do next month for Galentine's, maybe do like a floral workshop and do with that, bring in like also with the coffee, like introduction to coffee for the community as well. So probably do that. And I would think that would be pretty neat.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't seen that.
And it's again, it's something that I'm bringing also from where I used to go to Guadalajara. So they do that a lot over there. So I'm like, hey, like, you know, if I have the means and I have the place, I can do it. And then also, like, I was telling my husband, because I would never, like, I'm not like a social media person. I would never post anything. And this year I made myself like, okay, I'm going to start posting every day on TikTok, because I would never. And I was telling him, I was like, hey, I have the place. Like, people come in here and they always do content. Like, they're always like recording. How come I don't do it? I was like, I need to start. So now I'm like, everything now, like right now I'm starting the Valentine's decoration. So now I've been posting everything that I'm changing. So I've been doing the content and I've been posting it. So it's been pretty cool. It's actually been nice because people have been actually following me. They've been following the whole process of me decorating the whole place. So it's been very nice.
Is it getting easier to post more often on social media? It
actually has been, because I'm very like, I don't like attention. I don't like, people did not know that it was me. Like, I would always, when people would come into the cafe, I was always like, oh yeah, like they would ask, oh, who did this? And I was always like, oh, like, you know, it was family did this. Like, it was all family. But I would never be like, it was me. And now I'm coming around and be like, yeah, like, you know, like,
it was me.
Yeah, and it feels nice now, because now people actually know that, you know, it takes a lot. It actually does, because sometimes I'm in that place from till 3 a.m. decorating this place, and like I've said it, like, you know, as long as people still like what I do, they like this place, and as long as I keep seeing your guys' faces when they come in, and I see their face lights up, the kids when they come in and they just love it, I'm gonna keep doing it. And don't get me wrong, like, we have gotten criticism, and it's okay, because I'm going to take it as a learning experience. Like, I'm not going to shut myself down for anything, because I feel like criticism, it's only a learning experience. Like, how am I not going to take it if it's not going to teach? I have to learn, you know, I have to learn from it.
What type of criticism would you get?
So, just in general, like
they don't like the decoration, or?
So there was this one video that went viral, and I think it was, I can say that happened when we were expanding. Like, I did not know, because I wasn't as involved. It was when we were doing the expansion, and it made me like learned a lot, because I wasn't as involved what was happening with my baristas and stuff like that. And like, a lot of it was like comments. I read through every single comment, and what I did, it got me. It did get to me for a few days. I let it get to me. I was like, okay, this is gonna get to me, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop. And then I called my team lead, and I was like, let's get everybody together. We're gonna sit down, and then I got my team, and I was like, okay, this is what's happening. We're gonna switch things up. We're gonna switch the menu. We're gonna switch things, and we're gonna do a 360. And that's exactly what I did. So, because we have to learn.
Yeah.
That's how it is. And honestly, like, I feel like from that video, from everything that happened, like, it's things from then on have gotten so much better, and I'm so thankful, honestly. And I can only say thank you to that person, because if it wouldn't have happened, I would have never known.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's all I could say.
No, that's good. A lot of times, people will come on and they get like really negative feedback, but sometimes it's just like they're hating, like they're just like de por sí, like uno, like just like us too, like we were not the social media kind of people before we started the podcast. I think we're still not. I'm still not. You're posting more, but like I still have a picture from 2016 on my Instagram. So, and then we get these people that are giving us that kind of feedback, but what we've learned is that people that are doing better than us, they're never hating on us. They're like encouraging us, right? Yeah. So and sometimes I'm not saying that the feedback that you got, because I didn't see it, but I'm not saying that it was haters or that it was good criticism, because sometimes good criticism is good for all of us,
No,
right?
of course it is.
But sometimes it's just like people that are doing better than us are never gonna hate on us. They're always gonna encourage us, and that's just he tells me not to take things personal. He's the one that reads all the comments too, and I'm like, dude, it's all right.
It's good. Like I told my husband, because my husband was like, hey, Brenda, like when it first happened, like it did, right? Like it got me for a little bit. But then I was like, you know what? Like you can't. Like this is not going to be the only video. I know it's not, especially when you're doing good. It's not. And you just have to prep mentally. You have to be strong. And I am. And I really am. And like I've said it, like, look, my coffee is not going to be for everybody. And it's okay. There's so many out there, and it's okay. Like,
Yeah. That's how it is. That's how it is.
in the community. And I'm so thankful for those people who truly are my community, who keep coming back. I'm thankful. And I'm so thankful, and that's who I do all of this. That's the reason why I'm in that place till 3 a.m. doing all my decorations. The reason why I get up at 5 a.m. again every day, bringing all these things to you guys, because I truly love what I do, and I'm going to keep doing it as long as you guys keep coming back.
Yeah.
Well, what's a good advice that you would give someone that isn't really social media, like very comfortable with social media, but they want to start posting?
Oh, I would just say just to let all that fear go and just keep doing it. Like, don't let like people that tell you things, just keep doing it. Who cares?
There we go.
Yeah.
How about you?
For me, I don't pose.
You don't post? You're like me. We still don't
he
post.
doesn't. He doesn't.
There's people that come to a coffee shop and I act like a customer. I wait in line like them. I pay, sit down.
You don't ask for your employee discount?
No. That's funny because they'll offer it to you. They're like, hey,
20%?
Why are you paying? And I'm like, no, I don't pay.
Yeah.
It's a business at the end of the day. So I don't ever post. I don't like I said, I wasn't used to this stuff before, and it's just kind of like I just mellowed out. Talking to people, yeah, I talk to people every day. And I could talk to anybody. Like anybody walks in there, at the end of it, we end up talking about something that we're related to. So I feel like you have something related with everybody in this world. You know, like it's just you just gotta find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you guys know, you guys talk to people all the time here. You know, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that some people that you're like, I don't got nothing in common with them. At the end of the podcast, you guys are like, hey man, what's up, lady?
You know what's funny that you say that? Sometimes in my head, not that I judge, but I guess we all judge a little bit, but sometimes I'm like, what are we even going to talk about? I don't even like, and then those end up being the best podcast. And then sometimes people that I'm like, oh, this is going to be a really, really good podcast. And I'm like, dude, the person I didn't even know was a better podcast. But it's just, you just never know. You just really never know.
Sometimes the conversations get good, man.
They do. Sometimes they will.
Yeah.
I think I remember our first podcast, ¿te acuerdas? When we first started doing it, because I mean, everything was new to us too.
No, not to you.
We were like, it was long, no?
Yeah.
Like we didn't set a limit. Now we do like an hour. But antes it was like we just keep going and going and going. It's like 3 hours, no?
It was like, whoa.
Like when you go to church and you're like, dude, what's
Yeah,
up?
no, it was long.
Cut it.
Yeah.
Well, when we first started, I had seen a couple of podcasts where they would drink throughout the podcast, and I'm like, that's kind of cool. I love drinking. We're gonna keep this going. Yeah, and I think it was our third podcast. We had third or fourth podcast. We were drinking. We started drinking like at 8. I don't even know. I think he walked home. It was like 2 in the morning.
Home, yeah.
It was 2 in the morning, and we stopped the podcast like at 1, and then we still stayed here for like another hour, and then after that we're like, yeah, we're not gonna drink anymore on the podcast.
No, we ain't doing that no more,
it lasted
man.
4 episodes, and
that was a lot.
What, 4 episodes?
no, it was the fourth.
Well, it's kind of like, you know, he's
the fourth episode.
Yeah, he's kind of.
Oh, I was like,
No,
you guys
it
had
was
a season.
No,
Yeah.
it was that long. We
Yeah, that's
could've
what
had a
he's
season,
trying to say that. It was that long.
It's like a Netflix series.
Yeah.
Hey, we should do that. Yeah, there you go.
No, and then we started talking about kids, and we started talking about like how we like. Dude, we started talking about everything, and it was cool, but it was like 4 hours. And
It was
like,
a lot. It was a lot. It's just we didn't put a limit. Now we got a timer. We have a timer. We
An hour.
got ourselves.
Yeah,
But,
I think it kind of like once you start getting into that realm, it's more like more comfortable. Like people start letting go, you know, because they don't know you, but now you're like we're on the same page. Everybody in here is doing the same thing. It's like, all right.
And that was one thing that we would argue about too. I like to say argue, but we would talk about
Debate.
because he was like, no, it's way too long. We need to stay at an hour. no matter what, 1 hour max. And then I'm like, dude, sometimes it gets really good and we stay like an hour and 20 minutes. And he's like, no, an hour. And I'm like, no, dude, if we go over, it's okay.
Yeah, hour and a half, hour 20 is good. But if we don't set that, if we don't have like that time, we're just gonna keep going and going and going. So,
Yeah.
but I think hour and a half is usually a good one.
Yeah, that's
It's not too bad. How long did you guys go over there for?
an hour.
An hour?
I think it
Yeah,
was an
like
hour.
like an hour, and then oh no, it was a little bit longer because
There was a lot of cuts.
yeah,
What do you mean?
well like
Like the
No.
setup was.
no, it wasn't that. It was just we started talking about different things, and it lasted a little bit longer because remember they had I think the tech, and then he went out,
Oh yeah.
and then by the time he got back in, we were already in there for an hour.
Yeah,
Another
yeah,
like
right.
20 minutes after
Yeah,
that.
that's true.
You mean I could take breaks in the middle?
Dude, stop,
Yeah,
dude.
he
Dude, nah.
Stop.
Yeah, he wasn't in the room. That's right.
Go get the empanadas. Come back.
I don't remember if I already asked this, but how do you decide when something's finished, when a room is finished? Or is it just like a never-ending process? Like you guys think of little things and you guys will always change every room?
I think it never finishes.
It never
Like
ends.
yeah,
No.
it's like a never-ending story because we start in one zone, and then when we walk in the next day, we're like, dude, that looks like crap. Like let's take that
Yeah.
down. Like or she'll tell me like, oh, I did this yesterday, and then I'll show up and I'll be like, I don't know, or vice versa. I'll be like, oh, I changed this.
Yeah.
And the next day I go back in, she changed it another way, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool.
Are you guys honest with each other when you guys don't?
Oh yeah. we're pretty
Oh.
sure.
Yeah?
Yeah,
We're pretty
for
front with each
sure.
other. Sometimes it's like no talking zone, like.
Yeah. It
What's
sometimes.
the no talking zone?
Like so sometimes like criticism is cool when it comes from the outside, but then when it's like each other, you know, like she'll say something and I'll be like, why you just said that? Like I worked real hard on that. It's like, yeah, it's not working out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say that, but then I walk away and then I come back and then I'm like, okay, it looks really nice. I guess we'll leave it.
Yeah. My trees was one of them. Like she was like, man, what a. Everybody walked in there. They're like, dude, did you just do like 2 giant turds? Because they're all
Yeah.
brown. And I was
Yeah.
like, wait until the end. I'm not done yet. Like I'm gonna vacate
Yeah.
everybody because I had the windows like all like masked up.
No respect around here.
Yeah, and I was like, man, what the heck?
That and then the coffee wall.
Oh, and the coffee wall. Everybody was like, so one of the walls. I don't know when you guys went in there. If you guys saw one of the walls is brown on before you enter the bathroom where the wings are. Next time you guys go, I invite you guys to pay attention to that wall. So that wall is actually painted with coffee grounds. So I just use nothing but coffee grounds and water from the cafe itself. And those coffee grounds come from they come from Oaxaca, they come from Africa, and Guatemala. So it's a blend. And the reason I chose that is because we were going after that jungle theme. So all of these are grown in tropical areas around the world, and I was like, this is perfect. You know, this is the blend that we want.
Yeah.
So instead of going and buying paint at like any paint store, I would just blended the grounds. I asked one of the baristas collect me as much grounds, put some hot water in them, and then grabbed the brush and then I started painting the wall. At first, everybody was like, dude, like, what is this?
Yeah.
And then you walk in there, it smelled like coffee. It was like
Okay.
perfect. And I was like, this is what we're looking for. I mean, like, it's a coffee shop. I was like, walk into another coffee shop that has the walls painted with coffee, and then you come back and talk to me.
Oh, and that smell like coffee.
And it smells like coffee.
It's like one of those pens when as a kid you would smell it. The cherry flavor was my favorite.
Oh yeah, I remember the blue one and they had like a blue raz or something.
Yeah.
Earlier you said that you guys changed the rooms when there's like a holiday or no?
Yes. So every holiday, we don't change specifically everything, but we do add on things.
Okay.
Yes. Like right now, I'm working on the Valentine's decoration. So I just finished the outside. And that goes back to your question where if we ever finish completely. So supposedly me, I just finished the outside, but I'm going to go back tomorrow and I'm going to add more stuff because I'm just thinking right now, like, shit, I need to add more things. But I'm always adding things even though I'm like supposed to be done. But every season, every holiday, I'm always constantly trying to do something to it. Yeah. And that goes to with the terrarium that you've seen. I'm always trying to put things in there that goes based on the season or the holiday.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You guys should have like some quiz cards. Like, what do you see that's different in here? Like,
Oh, and the terrarium?
yeah.
Yeah, and we sell terrariums too. So we have terrariums for sale at the shop. My mom makes them.
Is that what they're called? Terrariums? How do you say it in Spanish?
That's a good one.
I don't even know
Are
what that
those
is.
big in,
What is that?
in Mexico?
I actually, I've never seen them out there.
We're about to ask ChatGPT.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is true. We
because
should.
That was something that when we got those 2 clear chests, the ones that we use as coffee tables, and the terrarium itself, we had seen it in the past. It's like an ecosystem that rains on itself. I think I got them for somebody for Christmas or something. One of my sister started making them. She introduced me to them, and then I was like, "Oh, this is a cool gift because you don't have to take care of it. You just leave it there. It rains in it. It pretty much the flower or the plant will grow on its own. The moss, everything will. But I learned that they're like reptile habitats.
Mm-hmm.
So people get reptiles or bugs and they put them in there, and then they make it into its own ecosystem in their house, where you can go to work and as busy as your day is, that's taken care of. Like they don't really have to do anything. And they have some that are like aquariums, and I think that's where they kind of made it like a jungle aquarium.
Okay, I see. I don't even know what that is.
That's right.
Yeah. What is do you?
You're not educated.
No, I'm
son.
not.
If you go see me tomorrow, I'll give
Yeah?
you. Yeah.
I'm
so you
trying
can
to
have it at your house and then just let it. It's
It will never die on you because
No?
it's like literally like in a jar.
That's what you need, something that won't
Yeah,
die.
it's a plant. That
It's a
won't
plant,
Die. It's
okay.
a plant that's inside of a jar,
Uh-huh.
and it won't die on you. It rains by itself, so it's like sealed inside
yeah.
of the jar.
So it's like
It
an
won't die on you.
ecosystem that you actually put it in there,
Oh, okay.
and
Yeah.
then you'll see it rain, and then you'll see it get really foggy in the mornings.
Really?
And
Damn.
then
It's really nice.
and it's like what they do different. Like with the one we have a real one with real plants, and then we have one with fake plants. The real one that you can see it, and it'll in the mornings it'll be kind of like we call it rain, so it sees like the moisture in
Yeah.
there. And then the other one you don't see anything. It's just like a little trail, but it's very well
That's pretty
designed.
cool.
Yeah.
That's nice. Are you looking it up, dude?
Yeah,
or-
I'm trying to ask ChatGPT what it is in Spanish. Terrario? That doesn't
Yes.
sound right. Is
Terrario?
it? Yeah.
Terrarium, probably.
Terrario.
Is there an image? I want to see.
Let me ask for an image.
Latin, so it's probably.
Terrario.
Yeah.
Terrario.
But I feel like in the past few years, they've probably gotten more popular.
I think a lot of people during like especially COVID and all that. And then now people, like your day gets so busy, you start buying plants and you're like, yeah, I like this plant. It looks cool. And then you put it in your house and then a week later it's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to water it. But this thing, since it takes care of itself, a lot of people are like, oh, this
Oh,
is
here
chill.
we go.
Yeah, those are the ones that we sell.
Nice. Those are sick.
And they put like little houses. They put different things.
Yeah.
The ones that we have actually for display on the tables, every season they get changed out too. So like Christmas time, the trees had snow on them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, they still have snow.
I don't think so. No, I took them off.
It's they're pretty cool little things.
But yeah,
That's pretty cool. That sounds
Yeah.
pretty cool. Is there like a particular room or area where people like you get the best or the most feedback? Or like, oh, this is probably my favorite one or algo? Or?
I would say that it's honestly, I think it's every room.
Every room?
Yeah, because we have people from everywhere. Like I have people randomly message me from Portland. Hey, when are you gonna change the rooms? Because I'm coming from Portland. And then I'll be like, hey, message me like in a week just to let you know if it's completely done. We even have people from Canada that
That's
come.
cool. That's awesome.
It's a blessing, honestly.
I really like it. I could tell there's a lot of effort put in, a lot of thinking, placing everything, just it's the artistry behind everything.
Yeah.
I remember when I walked in, I was like, damn, I was like just looking and looking. I'm like, and I'm just the thought process of everything is just I enjoy that. I like that.
Thank you.
Every time I walk into a place, regardless of the business, I always try to look and see what they were doing, what they were thinking, why did they do this, por qué hicieron esto, And I really like the rooms, the detail, everything.
Did you guys see the bathrooms? Because every bathroom too is different.
I don't think I went into the restroom. No, the restrooms were to the right when you
yeah,
walk in.
there's 3 restrooms. Every
Okay,
restroom
no.
I did different too.
No, I never walked in the restroom.
So we have a lot of Easter eggs So like when you go into a place, you'll find little things here and there, and it's one of the things that we did do on purpose. We kind of, when you're sitting down drinking coffee, you can have a conversation for a while. Sometimes it becomes awkward, and then you want to look around, and then you're like, "What are you gonna find?" You know. And then you see something cool, it sparks another conversation. Like, "Oh, did you see that?" And that's one of the things that kind of keeps the conversation going within you, or if you're on a date, or if you're there with your loved one, if you're there with anybody, it's just gonna provide a conversation starter for you. If you're there just to meet somebody you've never met before, it's a good place because it's an experience. Plus, you get coffee or Red Bull if you don't like coffee or teas.
Would you say that I'm not really a coffee person. Every place that I go, I get like energy drinks. But would you say that your coffee menu is somehow inspired by Mexican coffee shops or no?
I would say we do have a lot of Mexican inspired coffee. We do get our coffee beans from Prismatic. Prismatic, they're actually in South Salem. They are roasters. They bring coffee beans from all over the world, I would say. They're actually very, very good. If you guys have a chance, I would invite you guys to go check them out. What would you say? Because we do.
Well, we do have like mazapan drinks. We have seasonal drinks that come in like kind of like a similar flavor to like rompope, atole. We have an Aztec hot chocolate, which is a really like it's a hot chocolate with the spice at the end. Our Red Bull drinks. So
the zinnia, your mama's favorite.
Yeah, you're not a coffee drinker, but when we had the Red Bull rep come in.
Oh yeah.
We brought him in. We had a meeting with him, and he sat down and he was like, "What is this?" Well, he had a zinnia. He's like, "I need this. I've never had this before." So he takes that. That's, for me, that's very like Mexican inspired because it comes with chamoy. And it has like tajin. It has those flavors that you would get like in a michelada in a way. You know, like como algo preparado.
Okay.
So ready for it to like put a beer in it, and then we also have the peach blossom, which comes like with
I would say that one tastes like fresas con crema.
Yeah, como fresas con crema. So it's very close to it. We just don't name them
like Mexican.
Like Mexican drinks. Yeah, like our mazapan one is called the Peter Pan.
Peter Pan.
Yeah, but when you taste it, it actually has mazapan molido into the drink. So at the end of it, when you're drinking it, you're actually drinking mazapan with your coffee. So,
oh damn! So do people have an option of picking whatever beans they want, or is it just whatever coffee they get has the certain beans?
So the blend that we have is called the Moondog blend that we get from Prismatic. That blend itself, that's the blend that we've been using since day one, and it's kind of our favorite one. But we only have that one, and then we have our decaf.
Decaf.
Oh, okay.
Which,
okay.
I mean, in a way, we've thought about it. There's this other bean that comes from Colombia that's like fermented in berries, and it gives it a red coat on the outside. And they have it at Prismatic, but it's very like, it's kind of like if you're into the coffee world and you really like the taste of pure coffee, that's what's recommended. We don't carry it, but it'd be something in the future that we might be able to look into.
I think we might later on. Right now, honestly, since we're still so new, and like I had said, when we first came into FlorFe, we really had no idea what we were doing. Let me go back, and I don't know if you're going to ask me this question, might jump a little bit, but
that's okay.
When we first opened FlorFe, the place was already done. So everything was set up, bar was in, machine was in, everything was in. And we had already been, I would say like a few months in already, and no baristas, nothing. And Gus kept pushing me, "Hey, let's open this place. What are we going to do?" And I was like, "No, I'm scared. I don't want to do it." Because I was like, I don't know how people are going to take it. Like, are they going to be, is it going to be successful? What if we fail? Like, I've always been like kind of that person that, like I've told you, like I've never wanted attention. And it happened to be that my little nephew had a girlfriend that was a barista. And she was like, "Well, hey, I can help you." So... And then at the time, my sister too, she's like, "Hey, let's put an ad on Indeed, and then we'll get some baristas in." So yeah, we did that, and then we brought in my little nephew's girlfriend. She came in, she helped me with get some baristas in. And I was able to bring in, I think at the time it was 4 baristas. And when we started with Torani, the syrups. And it was just, I think it was a Chef Store's coffee beans, right? It was just like the basic stuff. And yeah, we started in, it was good. Like people took us in, it was fine, like a normal coffee shop. And then one girl came in, she recorded a video like that, the line out the freaking coffee shop, like crazy. And then every day after that, it was like bang, bang, bang. And then for some reason, I always tell, every time people ask me, how did you guys manage to do this? I always tell people, I'm a God believer, a universe believer, whatever you want to be. But I always tell them, God or the universe put the right people in our lives, because the baristas that I have now, I kid you not, like we were able to have this one specific barista. His name is Rob. I love him to death. He came up to me. He's our floor manager. He came up to me and he was like, hey, Brenda, he's like, I want to make this place into an actual coffee house. Like not a coffee shop, not like any other coffee shop. Like I want to make it into an actual coffee house. We're going to look, if we start making our own in-house syrups, we get rid of the Torani, we get our coffee beans from this coffee roaster, we're going to change the game. And I was like, oh, I don't know, but we're doing so good. And he's like, no, but we're going to make it even better. And I was like, okay, because he's really knowledgeable. Like he knows what he's doing. And I was like, hey, I trust you. And then, yeah, we started changing everything. And now, like, we actually, we still have Torani, but now we use that just for Red Bulls. And we are able, now all of our in-house syrups, we make them, well, we obviously make them in-house. And we have now, our coffee beans are now from Prismatic, which they're, like I'm telling you, they're the greatest. They're known, they're very known here in Salem. And everything, like I said, it's just because our Lord or the universe brought me the correct people without me knowing anything. That's why I'm telling you, like, if you're scared to open a business, don't be, because if it's meant to be for you, it will happen how it's supposed to happen. The people will come to you without you asking. Like, the right people will come.
What's something that you didn't expect about opening up a coffee shop that surprised you? Because you're saying you were really knowledgeable in the flowers section and like decorations. But when it came to the coffee shop, what was something that kind of threw you off? I guess the hardest part.
Well, obviously not knowing anything. And the coffee shop, I'm going to tell you that it's hard. It's not easy. Coffee is an art, too. Like, it's very, like, people love their coffee. Like, dang. It's an art. It's art, too. Mm-hmm. It's not just coffee, because you have to know exactly what you're serving to your people. Like, if you don't know what you're serving, you're screwed.
Mm-hmm.
So
sometimes you get those people that's like,
yeah,
you know, like, I want 4 shots. I want this kind of milk, this topping, this temperature, and you're like, man, what he's like.
You can pick your temperature of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
So, dude, yeah. Some people are like, I want it like this hot, because that's when it starts boiling. So then they'll ask you for it.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And if you give it to them wrong, they know. Yeah, they don't
that.
know. They'll be like, oh, no, man, this is not it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or my coffee's sour today. Like, hey, work on it for next time. It's like,
Yeah.
me, dude, I don't know how to make coffee. I can drink it. I drink it all day. Yeah. Whatever drink gets messed up at the bar, it comes to me.
I've had to learn, and I've learned throughout the whole process. Thanks to Rob too. He's, like I said, he's very knowledgeable. He's showed me everything that he knows, and I'm so thankful for him, for all of my baristas, because every single person that I have there has showed me what they know. So everyone has something special in my shop, that they bring something special to my shop, and I'm just so thankful for every single person that I have. And I think that's what, in order for you to have something successful or have something good, you have to have good people in your place.
How long have you guys been in business now?
6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
19th.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys were to open up a second coffee shop, where would it be?
What do you say?
Hawaii, so I can chill, man.
Hawaii.
Yeah, Hawaii would be nice.
No, we thought we've talked about it. You know, like some people were like, because a lot of people travel a lot of people from Portland and the Eugene area, and and they'll be like, oh, you need to take this to Portland, or you need to take this to Eugene. But honestly, like the reason that we chose where we're at right now, not only did we already have the place there and the real estate that we were working with, but it's because that community needed something like that. If you look at it, like in that side of town, man, like we don't have that, you know, like where it's like people can unite there, chill, hang out. No, everybody was like downtown. If we're not downtown, you're out in South or you're out in West. So you're trying to figure out, what we had there was like, we have the breweries and stuff like that, but then we didn't have a coffee house where you can be like, hey, you know what, let's go there to hang out. And so that's one of the things that we like to work a lot with the community. So far that we've done like in the works for like tutoring, you know, we're starting to work with some of our baristas are students at Chemeketa. And so one of our things is like, let's start tutoring high school kids and middle school kids, because tutoring is so expensive for these younger kids that it holds a lot of us back from moving forward, because it's like, I might not be good at math, but you know, I could figure it out if somebody was so one-on-one with me. So that's one of the things that we do have in the works. We have a lot of like classes, like the floral classes, to help people kind of engage themselves into something where they can learn and then grow within themselves, that maybe they're scared to grow too, you know, and then that little push or that little class of like, hey, this is a paper certificate. Now you're certified. Now you can go out there and do your thing. So that's why we engaged into that community. I think if we were to go into another place, it would be a community that really needed us as well. Not just a place that we're just gonna be like, oh, you know, we're gonna make money here.
Yeah.
You know, if you're good at it, if you do your stuff good and you got a good core, like she said, I feel like you can make money anywhere that you go.
That's
true. It's like if you're trying to get into trouble, you can get into trouble anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you can do it. You can do good in anywhere in the world as well. You just got to know what you're gonna do, and the next step. And sometimes even if you don't know, you just take that step.
What do you think your coffee shop has that's different than other coffee shops? Because so the way I look at it, it's like my sister loves going to your coffee shop. My sister's still in high school. She's a junior. I think she's a junior in high school. But then she gets my mom to go there too. And my mom doesn't go to coffee shops. My mom's older. So it's like for my mom to also feel comfortable in a place like that where my sister thinks it's cool, I'm like, you guys are doing something different. What do you think that is?
It's cool. It's cool you said that, because we got a customer, and I just talked to him the other day. His daughter makes him go to the coffee shop. And you go in there by yourself, it's like kind of like throws you off. You know, you walk in there and you kind of see all flowers everywhere. But when his daughter walks in there and she's happy to be there, and he gets welcomed in, and then you start talking to them like, oh, coming into knowing the community now you know people around you. He feels comfortable in there that he goes in all the time now. You know, every day he'll go in. He got stamp cards. Like, he's like, hey man, so like, you know, it's kind of like that TikTok that says like, I want an Americano, but then they pass you the little letter like you want the whipped cream on the top of the drink. Yeah. But I think what we do is we provide more of a home for people. You know, like a community place. Like you can come here, hang out. Ain't nobody gonna tell you nothing. Like nobody's gonna judge you as long as you're respectful to everybody else here. Then we're all gonna be respectful. Another thing is like we need something like that. If you think about it, like when parents are raising a teenager, it's more likely for you to divide from your teenager than to come to unite with your teenager with something. So you got to find a common ground with them. And if this coffee shop is it, and you can take your daughter there and then talk to her about how her day went and then enjoy it while you're waiting for the drink to be made or something, like, hey, you know, like, if you need anything, I'm here. Da, da, da. It's just a comfortable place for you to sit down and talk.
Now, the real question, do you really think Mexican moms need more Red Bull in their life, dude?
I was asking your mom. Your mom, I seen her there like two times sometimes. I'm like, man, okay. But it helps them.
To each their own.
She filled up her little card the other day. I think yesterday she went. I was like, because when you fill up your loyalty card, you get a free bouquet of flowers with a drink.
Oh, nice.
And then she was like, I'm saving it because I'm going to come with my homegirls. I'm like, okay, girl. Okay, I see you.
Nice. Hell yeah.
That's one of the things, like the latest I've been telling everybody, like all the, because we got guys, like, the trophy ones, like, oh, my wife sent me. I'm like, all right.
Hey, stop lying.
My wife sends me here too, man. I'm volunteering. What's going on? So I was like, but I tell them, like, hey, make sure you get your stamp card because once it comes to Valentine's Day, you ain't gonna go out and spend $40-$50 on a bouquet, man. You just come in here and then just
dude,
be like,
that's a cheat code right there.
Yeah.
Man.
I just hacked it.
Yeah.
Just hacked it.
Yeah, but it's like you getting the coffees and then you take her a coffee and a bouquet. No, you got it good, you know?
So how many coffees do you need to buy in order to get a free bouquet?
I think it's 10, no?
I think so.
10
I think
coffees.
it's 10 coffees, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
So I got some people saving their cards, yeah, and they're like,
Yeah,
oh, I got
I
this for
have girls
Valentine's
that are
Day.
like, no, we're saving, because I'm like, you guys can get one. They're like, no, we're saving them.
Oh,
I'm
they
like,
save 'em
okay.
for birthdays, yeah.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
nice. They're like a good, like, they're not like sad looking. They're like a nice looking bouquet. They're not,
Yeah.
I'm not cheap when it comes to them because I know, again, like, I know how much it takes for the girls to come in, and it's like, okay, I'm going to make this nice for them too.
That's awesome.
That's one of the things I think that respecting like everybody's income, you know, because there's people that are making like they don't make that much income, but they still like that good cup of coffee, or they like the good flowers, or they like this. That's why we keep it the way it is. It's like we're not gonna raise these prices. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do that. It's just like keep it the way it is. Stamp your card, get the bouquet. You know, enjoy it. Enjoy it. Just like you work so hard to make that money. Why not enjoy it somewhere?
That sets you apart from the other ones, the other coffee shops.
Yeah, some people are just looking for it to make. They're like coffee equals money. It's like nah, man. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's like slow days, but
Yeah. It's
makes
like
up.
anything. Ya ves, ya sabes para dónde ir a agarrar flores.
I know, dude. I'm not gonna air that out until after Valentine's Day.
yeah, you guys go
You're
in.
fine. Kayla doesn't watch this.
No.
It just skips through it. It's like,
He's
yeah.
like, nah.
I think we're getting pretty close to the hour. We want to be respectful with you guys' time. So I think one of my last questions is going to be, what's a detail in your shop that most people don't notice, but you would be disappointed if it wasn't in your shop? And you guys may have different answers, so you guys are welcome to have different answers.
What'd you notice? What's the first thing you noticed?
What did you notice?
So in the, what'd you call it? I'm going to go see what it's called in Spanish.
Terrarium?
In the terrariums,
Uh-huh.
how many elves are you guys supposed to have in the terrarium?
I didn't count. There isn't really like a...
No, it was just, that was like one of those things that I'm trying to see, like how many of each things are in there. Like that just kind of like got my brain
so
kind
you
of
were
going. Yeah, I'm just trying to see, and then see by looking for those, I try to see what else you guys have in there that's different. Before the podcast started, I was kind of telling you guys that it kind of reminded me of like the I Spy game, which I was never really good at. So now as an adult, I'm like, what am I gonna find here? No. Another thing too. What else?
Which is cool because I think I'm gonna create something for you, like a little sheet, and then you put it next to Terrarium, and if you can find all of them and check them all off, then that's
Yeah, there we go.
That's a
That'd
good
be
idea.
cool. That is
Yeah,
a good idea.
because we get a lot of people that go in there to play board games on them, but sometimes they evade the Terrarium because they're playing chess or they're playing checkers or something. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna make that for. What you notice?
I only went once, and no me acuerdo muy bien, pero me acuerdo de los
He's
clear chest, or what do you call it?
The Terrarium thing?
Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I
that's
remember
the
that.
Terrarium.
That's what we're talking about.
Oh, okay, is that what it is? Oh, I was like, dude, I don't know.
He was like, I don't know what they're talking about.
That's it. I was like, okay, that's the
Yeah, I feel like those are popular.
That, and then you have some LED lights también. Some wings or
The
qué era?
wings.
Oh, the wings.
sign?
The
Yeah.
wings.
With the books hanging.
The one I remember the most is the first room because we walked in, we went straight. That's the first room I remember.
The lobby?
Yeah, and then but we actually sat down into the extended one. No, that's where we sat.
Where the wardrobe is.
And I was looking at the little book. Los libros y todo.
yeah.
I feel like one of the things for me, and I can honestly say, is probably like our bar front. My stepdad made the bar front.
yes. That
Yeah.
was a really
So it
nice
was one
one.
of the things that was like my mom and him. So it was like they went out, found a slab, and then cut it up, and then Brenda and myself went we went, got flowers at the flower market, set it all up. So we were all able to do that together, and it was something that we were able to do in his garage, and then epoxy it, set it all up, and then we put it up in the bar, and it's like our front piece, but a lot of
Yeah.
people don't notice it because it's just, since when you pull up, you're just like ordering, but you don't see the waterfall of magnolia flowers in there. You don't see the flowers coming down. And then
I don't think I noticed that.
Yeah.
That where you order the coffee?
When you
No,
order
I don't think I noticed that.
yeah. The next time you go in there,
I'm gonna have to check that out.
that slab is from Oregon, and it was just like picked out.
No, you did notice it.
Did I?
Yeah, you're the one that pointed it out.
Did I? See, I don't even remember what I noticed.
It's like, yeah, because you're like, oh, check it out, dude, look. And then I was like, oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
You're like, I could have done it better.
No, I don't know how to do that, but like,
I always have people that they always mention that in the terrariums. Those are very.
dude, you pointed it out. That's like, oh, dude, estamos
Amazing.
pagando. Like, check it out.
The other thing I can say is the books. Every book in there, I mean, whether it was on a car drive or anything, she was folding it.
Yeah.
So she folded every single book that's flying in that little room.
Where the
And
wings
then-
are.
Yeah, and in the where the heads are, those two heads in that little study lobby.
Mm-hmm.
Those books coming out. Yeah, it was all like we were driving, talking, and she was folding books, and I was just driving.
But there's like interesting molding too. Like I don't know. There's just a lot to it.
There's a lot of little things to see.
Yeah.
you know.
And then you guys have garage doors también, no?
In the summertime.
The
we
summer,
open them.
yeah.
We
it's
open
gonna-
them,
it's
yeah.
gonna be Nice.
We had a hummingbird in there.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Before we opened, there was a butterfly flying inside, and then
And
they're like,
it died inside. So before we opened, like the day before we opened, the butterfly went inside and it died in one of the flowers. And I still have that butterfly in there.
it's still
Till the day.
It's
Yeah.
still in the shop.
Yeah.
Damn. Now I gotta ask you guys because there's a lot of people that have very interesting coffee orders. Have your coffee orders changed now that you guys own a coffee shop? That you guys can kind of get creative with your own coffees?
I just drink it black.
That's it?
Yeah, but I've done like now they showed me what a Americano is, and it's like an Americano, but it's instead of like it's iced. It
You
gets
steam
steamed
it with ice instead of milk. You just steam the ice with the black coffee.
and it makes it into like a nitro brew. It's really good.
I just get all the leftovers of all the mess ups. So if they mess up on a coffee, I'll just drink it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, no waste.
Quick thing, too. Where does the name come from?
FlorFe?
Or like, what do you like? Is there a reason you chose the name, or
No, one day we were chilling, and like we were trying to figure out what to call it, right? And then we're sitting there, and I was like, Flores Cafe, Flores Cafe, FlorFe,
okay, yeah.
Flores y Cafe.
Yeah.
And then by Moonstone, because it's by Moonstone. So Moonstone used to be my my flower shop. So before I had FlorFe, I used to just have Moonstone. Every time I would get orders and flowers, it was just Moonstone. So that's why I put by Moonstone. Yeah.
FlorFe, okay, yeah.
By Moon. So is the name of the business by Moonstone too? FlorFe by Moonstone?
By Moonstone,
okay,
yeah.
so the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I still have my Moonstone Instagram
it's
page, and that's
FlorFe
where all my
Cafe
weddings
by-
and stuff are.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I feel like if going earlier before we started, you asked if we were to open somewhere else, what would be the theme? I think we would follow the theme of that city. Like, I think each room is set as a different theme, also because it makes you feel like a different experience every time you go in there. One day you might sit in that blue room or in the Victorian room in the back, and then you might just feel like you're in a living room because there's two couches looking at each other, and you can be with your family and just having that time. Another time you might go into study in that jungle room, and you might feel like you're away from Oregon, but you're still in Oregon. So it gives you that taste of different places. And even if you go to the bathroom, there's a bathroom that like reminds me of like if I was to go to a bathroom in Texas. Yeah, it's like all pink but with like cowgirl hats and stuff like that. It's like and then there's like another bathroom that's like I don't know, it's like like bubbles and
Benjamin Franklin.
yeah, Benjamin Franklin blowing bubble gum. You know, it's like it's crazy. But every place that you'll go is a new experience for you that time.
I just wanted to make every room different, not the same. Everything different.
No, that's interesting. One of my questions was, and I don't think I asked it, but one of the questions was, how would you want like a guest to come in and feel when they come into your coffee shop? And you kind of answered that because every room is different. You're like, this room, I want you to feel like you're in Oregon. This room, I want you to feel like you're in your living room with your family. So I find that, I don't know, my brain just doesn't work like that. Like, he says he's an artist. I'm not an artist. So I would consider him an artist just because I believe him. So like the way his brain works is just different, right? So now the way that you guys talk, I'm just like, I'm mind blown. I'm like, my brain does not work that way, you know.
I think everybody's an artist. I told this. I
think
told
so
this
too,
to
yeah.
Brenda. Yeah, when I first met Brenda, it was funny. It was funny because she's like, I don't have any talent, so I don't have any skills. I'm like,
I
everybody
tried
has
to
a
do
talent.
so many things. I tried making soaps. I tried doing the cry cut thing. I tried doing balloons, and I sucked.
And every time it was like, just keep going.
Yeah,
keep
I
going.
was just
You're
sucking at
gonna
everything.
until you hit it. And then
Yeah.
it was like, because I feel like everybody has that outlet of an artist, but in your own interpretation, it can be painting, it can be this. Like what you're doing now is an art. You know, not everybody can sit down on a mic and then talk and then be able to start a conversation with somebody and then create a whole atmosphere. Because that's what you're doing now. Every person that walks in here, you create a whole different atmosphere for that person. And then that generates that podcast where people are going to view.
Oh, shit, I am an artist, dude.
Yeah.
This.
See?
There's always an art form for everything.
There's an art form that it's really depends on your definition of what your art is, you know. And then I think that's one of the things that when I have people walk into FlorFe and they walk in, the first thing is like, I know we're not really gonna get a upset customer because they're overwhelmed by everything that's in there. So when they hit the bar, they don't even know. Like sometimes they're looking up here and I'm like, oh no, the menu's over there, and they're like, I know, but it's like, what the heck is this? You know, like, and so.
Well, you have two menus.
Yeah, they have we have the menus up on the top, and then we have our seasonal menu down at the bar.
But then don't you have a menu like straight ahead too? Or no? Am I tripping? Because there's two, right?
So
When
you're
you
the
order
customer
coffee-
that's.
No, because you order coffee, and then I think I met your sister. Your sister worked there? Yeah. And she was straight ahead, and then remember she was like.
There was something at the abajo.
No. Remember I got something. She got something that looked really good, and I ended up getting it too.
Like energy drink?
No. It was like algo que se come, but I don't remember what it was. It was new to the menu that day.
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't know. Was it oatmeal?
We have
Maybe was
tamales,
it-
we have sandwiches.
Maybe it was a breakfast thing.
We have breakfast sandwiches.
No. I don't remember what it was. Maybe was it food?
I don't remember.
what
I don't-
it was.
no.
You remember I got something though,
No,
right?
you only got an energy drink.
No, I got two things. Dude, you have bad memory.
The
dude.
tres
do.
leches cake. We have tres leches cake. We have pastries. We have. I can recite them. Man. He's already hungry.
But yeah, we just have
but-
those menus.
As far for an experience, like I think as long as you have a good experience when you walk in, and by the time you walk out, you know, if something's wrong, we want you to tell us, because it's not like we don't want you to go and then leave and then be like, man, this place sucked. We're like, no, come back in and let us know. We're not gonna be pissed off. We're just gonna be like, okay, yeah, let's fix it for you, you know, because you're here right now. So if you leave, then I can't fix it for you because I'll never see you again probably.
Gus laughs at me because he's like, you're like chasing the customers, because I'm always like, did you like it? Did you like it?
I'm like,
I'm like, it's because I want to make sure that they like what they paid for. If they don't like it, it's okay. Like I always tell people, like, you guys, like, I know, especially in this economy, it's hard. Like, and if you're going somewhere and you're paying money, like you work so hard for your money, and if you don't like this, like, tell us, like, we can fix it or we can make it better or something.
I
But
just want a good experience.
yeah, like, don't spend your money if you don't like it. Just tell us.
I love that.
Yeah,
That's-
and I always tell our customers, like, hey, if you feel like it's too sweet, let us know. We'll make you another one. Or if you feel like it needs more, let us know. We'll add more. It's fine. We're like Subway here. We can take, we can put. Like, it's fine.
Hell
Better
yeah.
quality though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
don't lose weight.
I'm boycotting Subway right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got rid of olives. I can't have a sandwich without olives.
I'd rather take your own jar.
Yeah, you see.
Like when you go different places and you have your own little like hot sauce and you're like, oh, I got myself. You know?
Have you seen the video of the Mexican guy that goes to the hibachi place? Y se lleva sus tortillas.
Las tortillas? Oh, the Korean barbecue?
Yeah.
He's like, hey, what's up?
Hell yeah.
Some carne asada on the go, bro. Like,
Hell yeah. The chef, he's like, no mames.
yeah.
What do you got?
No, that's it. I think that's. Unless you got anything else.
No, I think I'm good. I appreciate you guys' time.
thank you.
Likewise.
I had a blast. I hope you guys had a good
No,
time.
we do too.
always.
Thank you.
Do you guys have? I know that we're coming into Valentine's Day. You guys kind of shared that you guys are kind of rearranging everything, decorating towards Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Do you guys have any cool events that are coming up, maybe during the summer or something like that you guys would like to talk about? I know it's really early, so maybe
Yeah.
you guys haven't planned out that far, but anything that customers can look forward to?
We are talking about doing a carnaval, where it's like a lot of vendors that are around us, and they're gonna come together. We try to do vendor events, but we don't charge the vendors that come to sell there. It's all pretty much just come, do your thing, grow, you know? So it's, we have the parking lot, so why not? That's what we're trying to go into, something like a Latino carnaval.
Okay.
Yeah. So
That's pretty dope.
Yeah. We'll invite you guys. You guys can do like some live interviews or something. Yeah. Walk around.
We've done that. Yeah. We've done like gone to events, and that's what we do. We just like talk to people ahí, todo.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
This is what I wanted to ask. So you were saying that you guys were thinking about soon having a flower
Yes.
shop. Oh,
Yeah.
can you talk a little bit about that?
A floral workshop.
Floral
yes.
workshop.
Yes, so that's what we're talking about. I'm hoping, I don't have a specific date yet. I'm hoping either like the week before Valentine's, either the 7th or the weekend after Valentine's. I'm trying to do a floral workshop that entitles either like I'll teach like to do like a flower arrangement with like a coffee class too. So like do like a coffee, what do you say, like a coffee flight?
Yeah, like a flight. So like, we were talking about this before we got here, and it's like the flower arrangement will have a flower based on the country that the bean from the coffee comes from. So they merge up. So it's like kind of like you're making your arrangement, and then at the same time you're getting a coffee from the country that the flower originated from.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you hear the history about the coffee, and you hear the history about the flower.
Nice.
Kind of like the wine, no? Cuando te sirven el wine, they tell you.
Yes,
Yeah.
kind of like that. So I'm trying to first get like all the
Coffee
flowers
tasting.
and then trying to see where I
Yeah.
can get the beans. Still have to talk to Prismatic and see what we can get.
Nice. Let me know, because I think that I would pay for my mom to go over there. I think she would love
Yes.
that. I think my mom would love that.
Yes. Okay. I'll
But,
give you a discount
yeah.
because I love your mom.
Sweet. I want you to say something nice.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Dude, what?
I don't know. I just like
Yeah,
putting
go
you on the
tomorrow. You go tomorrow, and I'll get you a terrarium.
Yeah, see how
And then you'll
dude.
be, yeah. Then come back in a month and be like, hey, that plant's still alive.
Yeah.
If it dies, I don't know, dude. Something's wrong with you.
You gotta do it.
Bad
Plants
juju or
go-
something.
Nah, I don't think it's gonna die. I have like I got like in house like in the house plants. No, it's pretty cool. I take care of mine. You don't take care of your plants, dude.
I do. What are you
No, you
talking
don't.
about? I only have one.
Oh,
I have one, but I've had it for since I moved to the South Salem apartment. Yeah, that was like 6 years ago, 7 years.
I have this like tiger looking plant. Like it's like it's got like a lot of like stripes, como si fuera en todas las hojas.
Okay. I think I
Yeah.
know what you're talking about.
I have
Pretty
no
cool.
idea what
And-
you're talking about.
no? Oh, I don't have a picture, but it's pretty cool.
Dude, how can you say you're a plant person if you don't even have a picture of your plant?
Dude, 'cause I
His
don't know,
background
dude.
picture.
I have a background picture.
Next thing you see him, it's like his
Yeah, I
background
know.
picture is gonna be
Yeah, it's because
Plants.
my mom likes plants. She loves plants. She's like old school, de rancho and like plants, and it's like, dude, like, and I get all like a lot of plants. I ask her, hey, so what do you do this? Así con esto, pero no se me secan. A mí no se me secan, güey.
No? We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm going to ask your mom. We're good.
Yeah. But yeah,
Well, in case you were wondering, you didn't ask me, but I'm going to tell you what kind of plant I have. I have a gardenia.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So, I mean,
damn.
we don't have to get into it. We don't have to get into it, but
I got a bonsai tree, dude.
Get out of here.
Okay.
I have one of those that dried up. It's too much care. Yeah.
Those are hard.
I was like, man, they had me like with nail clippers over there. I was like, I think I'm good. I gotta get
Yeah,
just gonna get one of the ones that hangs and we're good.
Shit. Well, where can people find you on Instagram or on TikTok? You were saying you guys do Instagram, TikTok. You guys do Facebook too?
Yes.
Yeah. Where can people find you guys?
It's called FlorFe.
On across the board.
Yeah. Yeah. It should be. Yeah.
FlorFe Cafe.
Yeah. FlorFe Cafe.
FlorFe Cafe.
Yes.
Bam.
Let's go.
Yeah. They can't find us, they can visit us.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're at
Lancaster Drive.
Lancaster Drive.
4771 Unit 100 Lancaster Drive, Salem, Oregon 97305.
Let's go.
Go.
You already
Thank you
know.
guys.
Thank you.
Peace.
Us.